Hello, I am Dr. K. Paul Stoller. Every rabbit hole starts the same way, with a question no one wants you to ask. It usually begins with something small, a diagnosis, a delay, a change no one can explain. And someone says the words you're not supposed to hear. But what if it isn't? Once you start researching childhood vaccines and autism, you don't just find answers. You find contradictions. You find dismissals. You find entire conversations that seem off limits. And that's when the rabbit hole opens. You begin to notice something unsettling. Not that questions are answered poorly, but that they're not welcomed at all. You start to see the medical system differently. Not as a system built around health, but around disease management, chronic conditions, lifelong treatments, permanent customers. Dependency isn't a failure of the system. It's the business model, because there is no profit in the cure. So you ask harder questions. Why are so many modern illnesses increasing? Why do discussions stop at certain boundaries? Why does skepticism get labeled before it gets answered? And why does it all seem to trace back to the very beginning of life, the first intervention, the first injection, the first moment when trust is absolute? This isn't about fear. It's about informed consent. It's about whether medicine still belongs to patients or to institutions. Because once you see the system differently, you can't unsee it. And once you ask the first forbidden question, the rabbit hole doesn't just go deep. It changes how you understand everything. And why is that so? Because disease care is incentivized. So disease is created where there was none before, because that is the business model. Think about it.